Hi, my name is LaTasha Mincey, and I'm a student here at Keiser University. And this month, our class is on advanced care and prevention of athletic injuries, where our teacher is wonderful Miss Snyder. Okay. And for this project, I'm doing my project on concussions. And a concussion may basically happen in the cerebral part of the brain, which is back here. And as you all know, that the brain is one of the most important parts of the body because it helps with a lot of the function. It sends signals to your body to move and function. Okay, today what I will be going over with you guys about concussion will be the causes of the concussion, the signs and recognition of the concussion, and care and management of the concussion. Concussions are usually caused by a direct blow that occurs when a person is struck in the head by another person or an object. And concussions is also caused by a person if they fall on the floor or any other object like a pole or anything like that, and they hit their head, and they can cause a concussion. Alteration of concussions will cause disturbance in your vision, and you will have a problem with your equilibrium, and it can cause problems with your senses, and the majority of concussions are, contrary to popular belief, is not always involved in a loss of consciousness.
Ready.
Signs of concussions are post-traumatic amnesia, which can be either a anterograde amnesia. That is when the person can't remember what happened prior to the injury. Like, they have a amnesia for like up to 24 hours where, they have a whole loss of a day after the injury occurred. And the other one is retrograde amnesia. And this is when a person don't remember what happened before the injury. And additional signs are like headaches, ringing in the ear, nausea, confusion, dizziness, and loss of consciousness. And how you would care and manage a person with a concussion, either an athlete or a patient. When you first see them lose consciousness or have an injury that you would think that caused a concussion, you would first call the ambulance and let them go to the hospital. But if they did not lose consciousness, you will refer them, to a physician so they could go get an MRI or a CAT scan. That way they can see and make sure they didn't cause any injuries to the brain. For a mild concussion, you will rest for a week. For a moderate concussion, you will rest for 2 weeks. And for severe concussion, you will rest for a month. And you will gradually get yourself back in the groove of doing activities. Okay, slowly. I have my classmate here, Mike, and I'm going to take him through some exercises or movements that will help with his equilibrium. And the first one will be a scale, where I will have him lift his leg up, and then take it back. Okay. And that will be to show, how good his balance is. Alright, this is a Bocey ball, and a Bocey ball will help you with your neuromuscular facilitation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show Mike some activities that will help him with his balance. Okay, first, I will have him get on the ball and balance himself. And once he does that, I will see if he could, go in the squat. And once he does that, I will pass him some balls and see, gradually test his equilibrium and balance. what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the balls for him. First, I'm going to throw it straight ahead. And then I throw it to the sides. Okay, next I'm going to do an activity that will help with the core, and the core is important as well when it comes to balance and equilibrium. For this activity, I will have Mike do a plank for 10 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I will have Mike do a plank for 1 minute. Even though you said I know that.
I'm already shaking.
Okay. 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 And now, what I will have Mike do is some general fitness. One, I'll start him off on the bicycle. That way he's doing some non-weight bearing activities, and he's doing cardio. Which in an athlete, you know, if he can't lift weights or do any contact, he could work on his core, which will help minimize the atrophy. After I'm on the bicycle and he's a little more gradually in his activities, I will bring him to the treadmill where he will start off slow and work his way up. We'll start with 1.5 miles to 2 miles at a time, and then we will increase the speed as well as the incline to get his cardio in better shape and to work harder. How's that feeling, Mike?
Oh, it's great. I'm already tired.
Okay. And then okay, now I'm going to analyze my injury. The brain is responsible for much of the function of the body. The brain is divided into many regions, and as seen, the cerebrum is the portion of the brain that is most interested when considering a concussion. When the information reaches the brainstem, the signal sorts, processed, and sent to the appropriate regions of the cerebrum to be analyzed. And for prevention, create a concussion action plan, educate athlete and others, parents, coach about the concussion, monitor the health of your athlete, and teach athletes it's not smart to play with concussion, prevent long-term problems, and work closely with league or school officials. Keep track of concussion, review your concussion policies and action plan. And I want to thank you guys for listening to me, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation as much as I enjoyed making it.